Now, that being said, some of the hesitation at the beginning for me was, okay, why are we doing this? We don't want to just have a social media site just to have a social media site. We have a very specific objective here in Senegal. We have a goal. We have a philosophy of ministry. We're here to plant churches and to sow the gospel. But one of my prayers when I first arrived in Senegal was that the Lord would use us to reach every person in Senegal with the gospel. And when I prayed that, I didn't know what it would look like. I knew Jesus would reach the masses and the crowds through a plethora of outreach. He would do medical, he would heal people. And we do medical outreach here. He would feed people, and we do distribution of goods for people who need it, things like that. But the point was Jesus was trying to reach people with the gospel. That was the bottom line. And Paul, his desire was to make the gospel accessible to every person on earth. That really is our calling with the gospel, with missions. And so we want to see churches planted, but we also wanted to make the gospel accessible to every person. And the Lord used media as the means by which we can make the gospel accessible. Really, our video views have nearly 30, 40 million views total. And there's 17 million people in Senegal. So the gospel is accessible to reach. Anybody can go online and find us very easily. So that was kind of the outflow of that philosophy and desire. So you have to make sure before you jump into this is something God wants, that it lines up with your philosophy of ministry, the reason why you're doing it.